Hi there, and thanks for tuning in. My name's Matthew. I'm the owner of Greenlife Solar. We're an Adelaide solar company, and I thought I'd put a video online just to give you a bit of advice and the top 5 things you need to look for when you buy a solar system. I've worked in solar energy for almost 10 years now myself, and I've quoted hundreds, probably thousands of houses around the Adelaide and the greater Adelaide area. So here are the top 5 things you need to look for when you're buying a solar system. Okay, number 1, and this one's probably the most straightforward, you must, I repeat, must get a good solar inverter. Now, this one's pretty easy because there's 2 brands that are pretty clearly the best on the market at the moment. There's SMA Sunnyboy from Germany, and there's Fronius from Austria. Now, these are the 2 best inverters that money can buy. I don't care what anyone says, that's a pretty clear-cut case for me. SMA have probably generally been regarded as the world's best inverters for quite a long time. In Australia, Fronius, who have always pretty much been SMA's biggest rival, have really upped their game. So recently Fronius doubled the warranty of their inverters from 5 to 10 years, and they now include built-in Wi-Fi wireless monitoring so that you can monitor your solar system on your phone or laptop or tablet. But all that aside, SMA and Fronius, these are the 2 best inverters on the market. If you stick with one of those, you really can't go wrong. That's probably some of the best advice I could give anyone looking at solar. So as long as you stick with one of those 2, that's a very good place to start. Okay, number 2, and this is probably one of the hardest things about buying a solar system, is choosing a good brand of solar panel. Now me personally, I would only really look for brands of solar company that have been on the market quite a long time. Now you can pretty much jump on the website of any official solar panel manufacturer, and it should have their company history on there, how long they've been going for, where they operate around the world, that sort of thing. If you get given a product sheet or a recommendation from a solar company, the best thing you can do, I think, really is jump on Google and get some third-party information. It's pretty easy to find out what's going on with these companies and their history. Here at Greenlife, and me personally, my 2 favourite brands are REC and Trina, which you can probably see behind me. They're 2 companies that have made solar panels for almost 20 years each. They're 2 very big companies. Trina's the largest company in the world at the moment for solar, and REC is easily in the top 10 as well. They have a very long track record. They've had panels installed in lots of different countries, including Australia, and so they're 2 brands more than any other that I feel the most confident selling with the company here. But whatever brand of panel you get quoted, you can always jump online, find out more information about them, find out how long they've been going. Ideally, if they've been making solar panels for 10 years or more, that's pretty much what I would be looking for. So yeah, you want to find just a solar panel company that's at least got a lot of experience and has been making solar panels for a long time. Okay, number 3, and for me this is pretty much the most important one, you must deal with a company that will come out and do a proper site inspection. If you're going to put solar panels on your roof and you want them to work efficiently, the only real way to do that properly is to come out, do a quick inspection and measure of the roof, check the meter box to make sure everything's compliant there, check your power bills to make sure that the system is going to match up properly with your energy usage, and that way they can design the ideal system that's going to be in the right location, it's not going to be affected by shade, and it's going to produce as much power as possible. Personally, I would avoid companies that only try and sell you a system via email, or even worse, the ones that just try and sell you a system over the phone. They're really not that interested in doing solar properly by the sounds of things. If they're not going to come out and check the house first, to me that says a lot about how they operate. Greenlife's case, for example, all our quotes are done on site at your house, so that at least we can check all the variables, make sure everything's okay, and at least that way draw up some firm quotes for you. So I would absolutely only deal with a company that will come out, meet you face to face, check the house first, and then give you a proper quote. All right, number 4. Now this isn't something that's specific to solar, but it is something that comes up quite a lot. If the offer seems too good to be true, it probably is, and especially I would be very wary of a company that starts throwing very large, pretty bogus discounts at you. You know, if they get on the phone and they want to talk to the boss to give you a better deal, or even worse, if they offer to put a sign on your letterbox in exchange for, you know, $1,000 or more discount, or even $500 for that matter. That is the hallmark of just a bad sales rep, or a company that's basically just trying to sell you generally something that's pretty overpriced. A reputable company, you know, doesn't need to discount. They stand behind their product and their service. You can always sleep on it, you can always think it over. And a good reputable company won't force you to make a decision in a hurry. So if they start throwing big offers at you and really trying to put the pressure on to make a decision, I would say thanks but no thanks, and look for a company that will be a lot more easy to deal with. Okay, number 5, and the final thing you should look for when getting some solar quotes, is read some reviews about the company online that has given you the quote. I mean, in this day and age, there are so many reviews online, good and bad for that matter. It's pretty easy if you're dealing with a company that's really done any sort of work before. They should have a presence online. People should be talking about them. Greenlife, for example, we've been going about 4 years now. We've got quite a lot of information online about us. People that have used us have written testimonials and written about their experience. And so people that talk to us and then want to get a bit of third-party information, there's plenty of info online they could find. So when you get a quote from a company, go online, look up their reviews, and you should be able to find out pretty quickly if they're reputable or not, and that just helps you make an informed decision about the whole process. Well, thanks very much for tuning in to our first video. We hope you found it informative. There's a bit more information about us in the link below, with a link to our website and a few other bits and pieces. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below this video. Otherwise, if you want to continue this discussion, you're welcome to get in touch with us by phone or email in the details below. So thanks for that, and chat to you soon.